Yo, what up everyone? Reapshot here, and we are finally in the final part of what I'm gonna call Season 2. Season 2 did not last long. It was not 10 episodes, it was not this, that, or the other. I took this kind of in stride as a learning experience for how I do things, the way I make content, the way I like to watch content, and just entirely how I function with content creation and making videos. I do very much prefer to live stream, but and I have another issue. I don't like to live stream alone. Live streaming alone, very, very unfun. And I don't necessarily mean alone as in, oh, there's no chat, so there's no one to talk to. I mean, having another actual person there with me, either on call or in the room, talking with me, conversating about what we're doing or whatever, it's not as fun to do it alone. It really isn't. Um, Now there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of footage I have to go through in any given day. Editing a video, typically for me, takes a while because I have things that go on through the day that I have to do. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. Um, so editing a video tends to take ages. Like this one, 15 minutes long. There was about 30 minutes worth of footage here. Um, that came before what you're seeing, where I was AFK. And it doesn't take too long to edit through that, right? I can just keep clicking through until I finally see movement, and I can go back a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. There we go. That's where the video actually starts. Cut all this footage off, delete it, throw two clips together instead of it just being a 5-minute video. 15 minutes, one video, get the rest of it out of the way. I could drag it on further, make 2 episodes out of this, but I didn't see the point in doing that. It didn't make any sense to me. So, what did I do? I just decided to play. To play with what I have. Now, around this time, I was trying to find the fortress. Or not the fortress, the stronghold. I always call it a fortress sometimes because I am stupid. It is fine. It ended up being in the water. Like, actually, like, I dig one block, boom, I see the top of the stronghold, boom, digging one more block, and I'm in the stronghold. So it was actually really cool. I liked this world a lot. Now, if anybody wants this world, because they want to speedrun it, or anything like that, if I still have the world, I don't remember if I still do, I will put the seed in the description, so you'll be able to have the seed. I could have done the research ahead of time, see if I had the world, and looked it up, but I didn't want to do that. I'm a little lazy. When it comes to some things, I should say. Yeah, my God, it's been a rough couple of days for me. Head's been all over the place dealing with a lot of shit. And then, literally yesterday, or technically day before yesterday at this point, um, we had a tornado scare here. They were really close by. Some warnings went off on our phones here in the Reapshot household. And so we kind of hunkered down in our basement for a little while. Everyone was a little spooked, a little anxious, but we're okay. Hey, thankfully one did not hit us. I do pray for the people that have been hit by all the tornadoes recently. It's been rough from what I can tell. But, moving on. As the world seems to do. I have been back and forth about how I want to make content. Do I even want to make content? And I've kind of figured out I do and don't. Like, I want to do this, but at the same time, it makes me look at how I play games and the way I do things so different that I just don't know how to feel about it. To put it bluntly, I just don't know. There's a lot of videos I want to make, a lot of things I want to do, whole series, but like at the same time, it takes away in a sense from me just having fun with the game. And it puts me in this weird spot where I don't know if I actually want to continue with this. I do, in the end, I do come to the conclusion, nah, I want to continue. But I have to find a way to make it fun for me. This has kind of been a test on how to do that. Taking a world, just playing it and recording, and voicing over everything that you see. Definitely have taken inspiration from a lot of sources, like Luke the Notable, and anybody who's made content as of recently or watched Minecraft content as of recently will see that because of Luke the Notable, Minecraft and Minecraft storytelling have been done very differently recently, and I am actually really happy with it because the way they've been doing things is the way I like to see them. Um, but I've had to take some time to grow and figure some shit out. And realize that I kind of want to do content in a similar way, but don't at the same time. I need to find my own spin to put on things. I can't just mimic everyone else. I know there's going to be people out there who do things in a similar way that I do. Maybe they've done it before I did it. But, that's just that's just how it's going to be. You know, being truly original to your core is hard nowadays. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of your ideas you'll look up and realize, man, someone already thought of that. Dang. I mean, when you can describe the entire plot of an anime without ever having seen it. You know, or read the manga. You know, it kind of says something. You come up with ideas, maybe somebody else has that exact idea, and then you can't do it because they already did it. Well, I'm gonna do my thing anyway. And if it gets taken down, then so be it. That's really the only way to do things, in my opinion. But here we are. Into fighting the dragon. Man. I did all this on call with my friend. Um, it took me a couple of hours, and it kind of stuck with me that I wanted to get this video done, and I didn't know where to go with it. Didn't know what to do with it until I kind of just sat here and was like, if a man like Luke the Notable can sit there for 100 days AFK, and I sat there and watched the whole 15 or so minute video, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong that people don't want to sit through mine? And then I realized, I shouldn't think of it like that. You see, he has a loyal fan base, and a big one at that. It's not that people can't exactly per se sit through my videos, or that they can through his. It's just when you watch a creator enough, you want to see what they do. And it kind of made me realize that maybe I'm doing things a little wrong by my own perspective, by my own ways of looking at things and rules of doing things. So I said, okay, we're going to go in here, we're going to start up this video. We're going to record, we're going to get this thing edited and voice it over like I'm doing now. I'm going to do it all in one take. If I mess up, I mess up, and it'll be on it'll be on the internet forever. So expect me to stumble over my words because I'm very bad at speaking. Now, for notes on this right now, I will say I do it all the time. I don't care if people have have a thing where they're like, you shouldn't do that. It's Minecraft. I'm gonna play it however the hell I want. I switch the game modes from hard to normal to peaceful to easy all the time, randomly. Sometimes I want a harder difficulty, sometimes I don't. Obviously you can't do that if you're playing hardcore mode, which would be the only place where there's an exception. But then I play the game very, very carefully. I'm very particular about how I do things in that mode. But, oh man, all this stuff has been a lot to process and to think about. There's been a lot of thought into it, right? And I've not known exactly what to say, where to go. And sorry if that made you dizzy or sick there. I don't know why I was doing that in the thing. A little weird when I play this game sometimes, I tell you. But going through and beating the dragon here was kind of an experience for me. Same as in the same way, finishing up this little series, tying it in a little knot, is also an experience for me. It's the first time I have successfully, in my book, finished what I started on the channel. And it feels good. Now, here I failed to try and do a bed trick. The dragon broke the bed instantly. That was because I was being dumb. But I still killed it, right? I made some mistakes along the way. I made errors all the time. But I beat it in the end. I killed the dragon. I did that. I took all the knowledge I had, and I put it together into one spot, and bada bing, bada boom. Here it is. Now, there is a lot I could have done differently along the way through all of this. I could have recorded different. I could have wrote down a script. I could have practiced a little more before I made the videos, before I tried this. But I just went with it. I wish I could go back in time and record my first instances of playing Minecraft. I could record the raw learning of this game so that I can show it to you guys. But sadly, I can't. And I have well over 10,000 hours of experience in this game, because I've been playing it since its creation. Either through borrowing an account from my friends, or all the times that I've played it on console before it went to Bedrock, and then even after. There's a lot time and effort I put into this game. Just like my YouTube channel, I've put a lot of time and effort into this. I have been doing YouTube since the time I was 12, or 11 or 12, around that time frame. I'm pretty sure. Through some other channels that just no longer exist because I've deleted them. So I've been doing YouTube for around 10 years. I've not grown at all because I constantly keep changing and doing things differently, deleting channels, da-da-da-da-da. You can't grow if you don't put your commitment to it, and that is something I've learned. I am going to be 21 this year, in a few months. Makes you really want to look at your ambitions and are you doing the correct thing in life? And I feel like I am. It's unorthodox, and the way I do things probably would be frowned upon by others, and maybe viewed badly, but at the same time, I can say that I did it, though. I put the effort in, and I accomplished what I set out to do. Like killing the dragon here. I can say I did it, because I did. I succeeded, and I get to claim the reward. Now, I was thinking of continuing to play on this world. I'll be honest, I was. But I've come to a decision that I don't want to. I want this to be my testament to myself, let alone you guys, that if you set yourself out to do something, if you set your mind to it, you can get it done. It is possible to achieve whatever you set out to do. Obviously, to an extent, right? There is no limit except the limit that you put. And this showed me that. Doing all of this small little series, this stupid little world that I found and speedran. When I started this recording and the first time, I didn't know what I was going to do, and so I decided to just do it. And now we're here. In the final video. the end stretch where I just did whatever, made a little monument to the dragon egg. And you can see me counting out the things here to try to make it perfectly centered because that's just how I am. Look at all that loot I acquired. I might continue with this world, I don't know. I don't think I will though. It really was just kind of an experience and showing me what I can do. And I thank you all that you joined me. As always, I'll catch all of you lovely, wonderful, amazing people on the flip side.